Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Growing You, where it's focused on self-development and personal transformation. If you don't subscribe, please make sure you do that. If you're new, welcome. We're excited to have you here. This is the month of February and this is our second video for this month. Make sure you go and you watch all of our other videos to catch yourself up, so you better get a sense. This is a family, this is a community, so you're welcome. We're excited. We go after our goals, we go after our dreams here. And today we're actually going to be talking about 5 toxic beliefs that you should do away with from today, especially from this month. Do away with them. 5 toxic beliefs that we must do away from this month. Let's get started. Now, number 1 belief that I think most people, it's going to be where ask anybody and then they're going to tell you they actually believe this. Most people believe that the past is an indicative of the present and the present is an indicative of the future. And this is a very, very toxic belief because it's going to lead to depression. It's going to help us be more down on ourselves than we need to be, because it tells us that what we're experiencing right now is going to be the same thing we're going to be experiencing for the rest of our lives. And that's not possible. Change is a very, very constant thing. The fact that we experienced something yesterday and there's a symptom today does not mean does not mean that's how it's going to be for the future. Now, change is very constant, and please watch my yesterday video, because there you're going to be seeing that you need to be more optimistic about life. Now, when you're more optimistic about life, it's going to actually treat this number 1, because you're going to believe that everything, even though today is very difficult, even though today is very taxing for me, tomorrow is going to be better because my efforts are going to pay off. So one toxic belief that we should do away with from today is believing that the present is an indicative of the future. Number 2 toxic belief, and I'm guilty of this one, is believing that being open is dangerous because people are going to take advantage of it. And I think one of the why some of us have this belief is because in the past we've opened up to some people and then they betray that trust. So right now it's really difficult to trust other people and to be open to them. But that's the thing, it's a really, really toxic, it's a very, very toxic belief, because not only does it limit us from being open to people, from experiencing a different kind of love, of bond with other people, of friendship with other people, but it also limits how people are able to bond with us. People are able to be available with us because they don't really know how they can do that because of who we are. So this is a very, very toxic belief that we need to stop right now. We need to learn to be open to the right people. People prove this. There are some people that they've proven themselves to us. There are people that will prove themselves to us. We need to not be okay. That's the reason number 1. Some other people actually believe that being open is dangerous because they hate being vulnerable. They hate the feeling that being vulnerable gives them, and it's totally understandable. But we need to go rise above that. When you're open with your emotions to other people, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you allow people to step up and to take their relationship to the next stage. But also, it allows you to grow. It allows you to toughen it out and to become better and stronger than you actually were. So make sure that from today you're actually being more open with your emotions, you're being more open with your strengths, with your values, and you're able to help people do the same. Now, number 3 is actually that being alone means something is sad or wrong with you. Now, so many people actually believe this, because let me know in the comment section, how many times were you alone and people just assumed that you were sad? Let me know in the comment section. And that's how this world is. When you're alone and when you're not mixing as much as they think you should mix up, they automatically assume it's a bad thing. So right now, most of us, most of this generation, most of millennials actually take time being with other people, being on social media, being busy doing something, than actually being alone, being with themselves, being with their thoughts, and working on a plan. Now, being alone is not necessarily bad, as long as you're not investing that time negatively. As long as if you're investing it in growing yourself, in carving out a future that you'll be proud of, that you'll be happy in, then it's absolutely 100% good. So this toxic belief that being alone is a bad thing. Please, let's stop it and let's push it off to 2019. Let's force it back in. Now, the fourth toxic belief is that being like others is a good thing. Now, we're in the world that they have certain standard of what your relationship should look like, of what you should look like, of what you should be pursuing, of what you should be dreaming, of what you should be doing, of how you should be standing up for yourself. There are so many rules now about how to be yourself. But the truth is, being like other people isn't necessarily a good thing. If that will mean us forgoing what we believe in, forgoing who we are, forgoing our values, then it's not a good belief. Being like other people is good when you have a mentor and you aspire to be like them. So they're telling you certain actions to take, certain books you should read. But when you're trying to be like other people, the way they dress, they think, with how they are, then there's a limit to that. Once it starts to affect, or it starts to reduce our self-worth, our self-esteem, how we think and appreciate ourselves, it becomes very, very toxic, because it starts to limit us from thinking clearly, from exploring new things. Because when you try to be other people, you're no longer yourself. So it makes you start to work much more harder to be that person. Whereas with minimum effort, you're being your gorgeous self. Now, the fifth and final toxic belief we need to get away with is that the universe is out to get us. Some people actually believe that the universe is out to get them, that whatever they do will not work out, that people are out to get them. And sometimes it's not as if it's true. Sometimes it could be coincidence. It could be a coincidence where you think the universe is out to get you, and that day goes horribly wrong. But the truth is, the universe is not out to get anyone. The universe is working on its own. And once we have that mentality that the universe is out to get us, we start to read so much evil into everything that is happening around us. Once you believe that the universe is working to your favor, to your good, then even when something happens, you're able to see a little bit good in it. Okay, guys, that is all on our video today. Make sure, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Follow me on my social media platform. I post really, really nice stuff about growing ourselves, becoming a better us, and really pursuing and dealing our goals. So make sure you follow me on my social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and make sure the notification channel is on. I'm going to be uploading every single day, and sometimes I'll be uploading more than one. So make sure your notification button is on. This is what I love doing. This is the very large extent is who I am. Sharing these tips, sharing these keys to a large extent, it's about me just trying to make sure that that dream we have, that future that we see, we're able to live it, because we need certain keys to be in place. Okay, guys, that's all. See you tomorrow. No, watch other videos like right now. See you in other videos, guys.